Ready when you are.
Good morning, my fellow students. I want to start by asking this one simple question. How many of us have ever seen someone, perhaps a little boy or an adult or just a friend, smiling, and all of a sudden we start smiling, right? Most of us have. I know this emotion happens to me many, many times, and for some weird reason, it always tends to happen when I am upset or having the worst day ever. But what is happiness? Or what triggers happiness? From a psychologist's point of view, happiness is the thought of the good life, having freedom from not having to suffer, being able to flourish and keep joy and well-being in something we enjoy doing. I chose happiness from the documentary Happiness Is because I really want you all to know what you can do to keep happy and help others be happy in any certain situation. Happiness involves finding a pleasure, engage into it, and finding the meaning at the end. What is pleasure or the meaning of pleasure? Can anybody tell me if you guys have an idea? No. Yes.
Something we enjoy, like enjoyment.
Yeah. Well, according to the Google, pleasure means a feeling of happy satisfaction and enjoyment. How come little kids find certain things more enjoyable than adults? Well, age is an important factor to finding the pleasure to being and staying happy. Take, for example, college students. Many college students like to go out and enjoy themselves. Maybe go watch a movie, or be with friends, or just go to dinner. But a 5-year-old little kid wouldn't think that's something fun. Like for example, my 4-year-old son, he doesn't like to go to movies or go to dinner. To him, being able to build Legos and then destroying them and making me pick them up is extremely enjoyable. As college students, we sometimes forget to enjoy ourselves and we tend to focus on school, work, and family. Now, I'm not saying it's something bad. What I'm trying to say is that we become frustrated with everything we have and we see, and we find it annoying and unpleasant, and sometimes lead us to depression and stress. I have a coworker that is always stressing out, and I asked him the last week, "What is something you enjoy to do?" His response was being able to listen to country music and dance. You see, a hobby is something really good because it's something many people can find when it comes to being stressed. What are some hobbies you guys like to do?
Sports.
Pink.
Sports, listen to music. Okay. So far we got that part down. Finding a hobby and being our first step. Now being able to engage in it is our second part. What is engagement? Well, many of us might take it as a commitment to get married, but it can also be a commitment to stay happy and being able to not stress out when we go through hard times. The word engagement means an arrangement to do something or go somewhere at a certain point. Like many of you guys like to do sports. To you guys, sport is something to relax and have fun and hang out with your friends. And like I was saying, my coworker likes to listen to music and relax and do his stuff to keep smiling. According to him, he listens to music like every single night, right after work or after school. He said around 9 or 10. Sometimes I do certain things to keep me happy, like go to the gym or just run and let all my frustration out, or listen to my son's stories. Just the other night, I was extremely stressed out because I didn't know what I got on my math test, and I had to ask him to leave me alone for a few seconds. A few seconds went by, of course, and he brought me my gym clothes and said, "Mommy, go run, 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 and I'll stay here and take care of your bed." He then turned over and fell right asleep, which made me laugh pretty hard. At that moment, I forgot why I was so stressed out, and I started laughing. All the hobbies um, bring us happiness at the end, and you must find a meaning to it. What is meaning? Can anybody tell me?
Something that defines
Right,
something.
right. From an adjective point of view, it means intent to communicate something that is not directly expressed. Many of us tend to forget why that certain hobby or maybe even person kept us smiling. We need to always remember and ask ourselves, Why was that thing making me happy and now it's stressing me out? Sometimes we are so focused on trying to do good and we forget that it was just a simple hobby and we were able to have fun and enjoy it, not to be stressing out over it. Take a minute to think about your hobby and if it's giving you weight or stressing you out, then ask yourself this. Why did I enjoy this certain thing and what is the meaning of as to why I chose it? Once you ask yourself this, hopefully you will get back into being happy and not overstressed. In conclusion, I want to remind you all to always smile and never stress out on something you enjoy to do or have fun with. I want to share some quotes and you are more than welcome to write them down. Dalai Lama once said, happiness is not something already made. It comes from your own actions. Also, a philosopher named Epictetus once said, there's only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying and things are beyond the point of our will. So find a hobby where you feel pleasure and enjoy it. Engage into it and find the meaning when you feel like you're losing your temper. Thank you all for your time and have a wonderful day.